Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. The new CGN of Nigeria has told everybody and anyone, if you're not happy, my dear, she said if anybody, the new Chief Justice of Nigeria is not happy with any election matter because it don't matter, and so judicial they skyrocket everywhere. He say go to court. But again, Nigerians are a bit skeptical about this very court she's talking about. You know why? The court, it could be like say they compromise. Now be the matters. Now that is so. Now be the matter. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Election dispute? Go to court. Which court, madam? We they ask you, which court? There is nothing new about election in Nigeria, except for the annulled June 12th election. We have never had a free, fair, and credible process because our politicians knows that voters don't believe in them. It is worse that it is the ruling party which uses all organs of government to ensure the right candidate does not win. The new system in which voting is open but collection is manipulated dates back to 1999 when former American President Jimmy Carter led the International Election Monitoring Group. Carter told reporters that the number of voters on the voting queue was different from the result that we announced. In other words, the mischief that needs to be cured in Nigeria election is the collection process. Everything is usually changed during this process to overturn the correct result with strong telling go to court if you are not happy. Our courts are not allowed to interfere in the election process. Hence the law that courts should never stop an electoral commissioner from doing its work. Many young people, we are probably too young to be aware of this. Why those who are old enough to know about the law think that the law can be experimental upon. All that one thing needs to be done, having enough funds to hire big lawyers that can intimidate the judge. But whether we hire a long list of lawyers or not, the basic truth is that no court is allowed to stop an electoral body from doing its work. Although one legislator said the other day that it was for these reasons that they put in the law to make it impossible for courts to stop electoral commission. It is good for Nigerians to know that even the military had the same law. In 1993, Senator Otto, Association for Better Nigeria, ABN, attempted to stop the June 12 presidential election, but the electoral body ignored the court and went ahead with the election. The decision of the then electoral body was informed by Section 19, subsection 1 of the Presidential Election Decree, number 13 of the 1993, which barred any court from interfering in its works. So there is nothing new, and what the court are doing today, they are following the old order whereby judges are materially influenced to give wrong judgment. How can a court bar police and other security agencies from scrutinizing electoral process and arguing that it did not bar the electoral commissioner from doing its work? If courts are to possibly contribute to national development, they must tackle the unending failed election in the country. Our judges are very different these days. Gone were the days of Justice George, then a judge of the Court of Appeal, who dealt with the subject and other matters according to where a court makes an order in controversial to a statutory provision which forbids it from making any order. The order so much is null and void, and no appeal needs to be filed against the order. What this confirm is that we already had a stomach infrastructural judges and lawyers, including senior advocates, who are always pretending that there is nothing a court cannot do. Yet they take your money and they cannot bring out the true judgments because The court is another system of collecting the real politicians' money, those who really want to make a difference and do good. We say here today that a judge who attempts to stop an election is an unpatriotic citizen who is not bothered about our toga as a country, whose election always fail integrity test. Ruling makes the large Rulers make the largest mistakes, and they make the law that everyone is subject to, and the law is how it favors them. Recently, Edo's election was conducted, and up till now there is still no headway, as every party says they won. Yet nobody has gotten the courage to look into this matter as it should be, saying go to court if you are not happy with the process. How do we sort this out? That is one of the least, because it's the most recent election in the country. There are other elections that are not satisfactory. People who should never rule are the ones who decide and call in our system. They go in and they put laws to protect themselves. There is so much more going on with the electoral process that if Nigerians want the truth, we will have to go a bit more, do all that is necessary to get selfish, wicked, and politicians who impoverish the nation just for themselves out of the game. Other than that, to get through with this process will be a bit difficult. Most of the people who come in as judges are mostly sorting out themselves financially, stomach infrastructure, if you call it. They make you feel that you will win the case. They go there, it's the same thing all over again, creating false hope. Edo's election is a clear indication. Right from 1999, we have seen this over and over again. 1993 was one of the issues. Nigeria, when are we going to recover from this? Nigeria, did they ask you, when are you be the country? So Nigeria, when the matter go change, when are we going to honestly, sincerely get something different? When go change the course of what they go on today? Now the big question we do on everybody's lips. God go help us. So honestly, sincerely, truly speaking, God will help us. You see, and so please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you go to get all our latest news. Now here we did together. They go tell you say go court, but are they really truly sincere that you should go to court? Are they ready for the truth? Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now. Bye-bye.